Okay, now let's see how else if works with an example. So we are going to add some additional requirements to the previous program. So in the previous sections, we have written a program to input numbers for physics, chemistry, and maths, and then evaluates the average, and ultimately print failed or passed based on the how much average that student has got. So now what we are going to do is we are going to input the number, compute the average, and then print failed if average is less than 40, first division if average is more than 60, and second division if the average lies between 40 and 60. So we can reuse the program till here. So like if you're not aware, like what we are doing is we are inputting the marks for physics, chemistry, maths, printing the marks, and then we're calculating the average. Now we'll add, like I'll remove all these if conditions and add the like write the code from scratch. So the first condition that we are going to write is for first division. So if the average is more than or equals to 60, then we have to print first division. Now the second condition we are going to write is for second division. So here we'll use the else if statement. So else if average is more than equal to 40, then we are going to print second division. And ultimately for failed, we are going to use the else block. So you might be wondering why I have only written just one condition, like why am I only checking if the average is more than 40, whereas in the problem statement there are two conditions that it should be more than 40 and less than 60. It's because if the control is going to the else if block, that means this condition was already false. So if the average is not more than 60, and if it is but it is more than 40, then both these conditions are true. So that's why we are only writing the single condition. Let's try to run the program. Okay, so physics marks, let's say 90, maths marks 85, and chemistry marks 80. So the average was 85, second division. Let's try another test case for second division. So physics marks, let's say 61, maths marks 62, 63. Oh, sorry. Let me try again. Build let's say 51, 52, 55, second division. So the failed condition remained the same. So that's how the else if block works. One thing to note here is that we can add as many else if block here. So I can add else if some condition and just else. So I can add as many else if block, but for one if condition there can be only a single else block. So else if as many else if required, I can add it here.